Shalom, giving all praise honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Kakadash, and double honors unto the elder apostles, elder bishops, and brothers at Great Millstone. The salutations to the hopeful elect. This is your brother Rai Banyamian, here to share a quick lesson. And I'm reading this time from the book of Ecclesiastes, the 8th chapter, from verse 11 to verse 13, and it says, because sentence against an evil work is not executed speedily, therefore the heart of the sons of men is fully set in them to do evil. Though a sinner do evil 100 times, and his days be prolonged, yet surely I know that it shall be well with them that fear the Most High, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, which fear before him. Verse 13, but it shall not be well with the wicked, neither shall he prolong his days, which are as a shadow, because he feareth not the Most High. Lord willing, this quick lesson be edified unto elect. And I've been seeing being a truck driver, being on the road, I see a lot of evils, provocations and disrespect that go on the road in the form of, people cutting in front of each other repeatedly. Brake check, consistently brake checking individuals even though there is no traffic in front of them. Just a lot of pride, and wickedness out here on the road. And I'm sure you all have seen it in your various, workplaces or places that you shop or frequent, right? Pride and wickedness is at an all-time high because these people, they do not have the fear of the Lord upon them. But the days be, as far as we can see, their days be long. You understand? They are wrong all the time to do evil, and there's no stumbling before them in the form of the troubles that we see, those of us that are seeking to fear and please Yahweh Shem Yahushai. These people, they don't have care in the world, right? They're not as sick, they're not as troubled on this side, right? So they have inherited wickedness, man, and the judgment of them is gonna come because they don't have the fear of the Lord upon them, right? Their portion is to do their evil, but for a moment, and then the judgment, is gonna come upon them, swiftly. So brothers and sisters, don't fret when you see the wicked may look or have the appearance of success. They're driving nice high-end cars like a Land Rover or what have you, right? Or luxury vehicles. They dress nice, they're looking good, but yet still they being mischievous. Usually when somebody has success, especially an upright person, his behavior is going to be good. But these people, they have all the so-called blessings of the world or all the successes of the world, and yet they are not happy. Because usually when you have those things, you have a woman at home that cooks and she is a great help unto you. You have beautiful children. You have the successes of life. You have the cash flow, the homes, the cars. You're being an upbeat spirit, you know what I mean? But these people is a complete opposite. So take that as an indication, right, that judgment is upon them. Yes, they may have those things, but, right, the spirit of desolation and despair is upon them. They have no peace. They have no rest. But how is it, that you have the elect or the hopeful elect? They ain't got much. You see them driving old, what do you call that, Hyundai Accent or something like that. Smoke coming out the exhaust pipe. The check engine light is on. Yet the Most High is giving them their daily bread, and they don't look beaten down, stressed out by the affairs of this life, because they know that these things and these situations are temporary, but the elect is looking, forward to the kingdom, right? Because all this stuff that we're going through right now is gonna, pass away. So don't be, vexed, when you see people who trouble you or who hate you or who want to use you, right? That they are successful in their, wickedness. You understand? We have our lot to fill, which is going to be beautiful. Lord willing, we endure unto the end. We're going to receive a crown upon our head by our Lord Himself. We're going to get a hug from Yahweh Shai. We're going to get the holy kiss from Yahweh Shai. You understand? To be in His presence. But these people, only pain, famine, desolation, and despair is going to come toward them. You understand? So we have a beautiful thing coming. Yeah, it may look like we all going through it right now, and it may seem like this thing is being dragged out and there's no end to it. And meanwhile, the wicked, they're in their folly and they are living it up. Yet still, remember Yahweh Shemel Shai, pray for a few days and know that the word of the Lord is spirit and true. He's not a liar. He's not a God that He should lie. So I read verse 12 again. Right? It says, though a sinner do evil 100 times, and his days be prolonged, yet surely I know that it shall be well with him that fear the Lord, which fear before Him. Verse 13 again, but it shall not be well with the wicked. See? It shall not be well with the wicked. And that is why they do the things that they do, because it is not well with them. They have all the so-called visual successes of life, but yet still their behavior is not upright, because it is not well with them. Right? Neither shall he prolong his days, which are as a shadow, or as fleeting, because he feareth not the Most High. And that is not our case. We fear the Lord, and we ask Him for more fear of our power in these last days for the things that are to come, man. You understand? So be encouraged, man. You know what I'm saying? Don't let your current situation keep you down. Ask Yahweh Shem Yahushai for a spirit of strength, and to give you balance as well while navigating the straight, and narrow path. So as I was reading this earlier today, I was meditating upon the Spirit, just to get on the recorder and say something encouraging for the elect until, my next lesson. So Lord willing, you have a good night, a great weekend. All right, and until the next time, Shalom. Be encouraged. Shalom.